Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're stepping away from the sonic formulations of music and we're reviewing some physical artwork. The thing that I really love about art is the capital A. But that's not the only capital A over here, because today we're reviewing bad boy Andrei Verner's artwork. Andrei Verner has been making psychedelic fun art for years. He does UV tapestries, canopies and stages, as well as a bunch of other stuff. But one thing that his artwork always is psychedelic, fun, pretty, well made, and they really get people talking. Just have a look what happens when I hit a UV light onto one of these bad boys. Wow! Boom! Oh my god! I got into Andrei's work from a Global Sect release. I think it was Mero or Catedra. But either way, when I saw that he had his own shop that I could buy things from, I thought to myself, oh, nice! I'm gonna buy some of these. Andrei's pieces are modern. They're shocking. They have constructivist themes and they have all of they've got the elements to them too. Let's just have an up close look at this one.
Holy shit, that's a nice looking tapestry. That has solid lines and magnitudes of depth. Very nice and very pretty. And oh, have a look at those butterflies. It does not remind me of awkward childhood moments, and quite frankly, even helps me forget about a couple of filthy, dirty teenage memories.
And we of course cannot look past the representational sections of form in space. There is the solar linear lines which contour across the rich blacks of the leopard face. And there is also the unruly nature of the colourful aesthetics which pop and pulse and palpitate in a mesmerising fashion. When the UV light gets switched on, it goes from interjungular to extrajungular. The butterflies and the patterns become more vibrant. The pinks and purples and soft blues shine and really show off their true colours. Simplicity representational of the wonderful, easy to understand world that we live in.
In the Lord Hanuman print, Andrei foregoes the modelling of tonal contrast between shadows, light and darkness, but still achieves chiaroscuro by saying, fuck it, I'm a gung-dang bad boy that can model some shit by fucking around with tonal contrast. It's a little bit of light, and it's a little bit of dark. This one's in front of that one. This one is behind that one. This one is three-dimensional. Jesus fucking Christ, it shouldn't be so fucking complicated. This isn't the Renaissance. Pull it together and figure it out.
And I gotta say, I agree. I think he's right. And it's all here in the art. A sense of wisdom and an element of knowing can be found in the Lord Hanuman print. Just have a look at this wise-ass monkey right here. Then flick a switch and watch the psychedelic neons take on another form. A jovial form. Emphasis is drawn inward to the symmetrical centre, then is brought upwards to the Om symbols, out along the branches before panning out to look at the bigger picture of the whole. We might learn something if we let ourselves, but let's not, and instead comment on those cheeky fucking monkeys. Yeah, here's a cheeky little fucker. And look at this one with its wry little look. These monkeys are out of control. There's a galactic patterned background, a temple, and lower foliage. A root system deploying interconnectivity, and oh no, I'm learning something again. The interconnectivity of the elements brings life, and life brings beauty, and colour, and feelings, and patterns, and the opportunity to flourish. Fuck! I just wanted to look at some cheeky fucking monkeys.
On the Three Adepts Enlightenment tapestry, Mr. Velna adds to the veracity of the patterns by saying, hello, it is me, the adept of the universe, whom are perched atop the universe watching juxtapositionally. It has an eerie absence to it. For example, an absence of foliage, of eyeballs, and has absolutely no reference to that one night in Tulum with a gentleman called Roberto, who I absolutely encourage no one to talk to. Be extra cautious not to ask him about May 13th, 2017. Do not ask him about that night. Do not talk to Roberto.
I'd like to say how the patterns in this image do not end, and they almost don't. But everything in life ends, even the good things. Baubles are placed at the knife point of all of the edges with delicate detail. Auras and energy fields are everywhere, as these watchful bubbers keep an eye over the universe as well as any self-respecting dance floor. And even though it's a general rule of thumb that a reactive temperament is not preferable to a proactive one, that does not hold true when we're talking about reactive tapestries. Flick a switch and watch the power of a well-designed poster make you say, whoa, that's pretty dope. Here is a little piece of Verner's artwork. Measured in centimetres, but strong in expressionism. It's bold and animated, visually textured and dangerously electrical. It takes us away from space and deep under the sea, with vibrant seagrasses becoming as difficult to tell apart as the tentacles of the great old one. It came free as part of a promo that Werner is running on his website. Spend the money and get the free thing. It's a fun little piece that I can stare at and look at with my eyes. The final one on show today, Andrei was kind enough to send me for this exposition on his artwork. I hope it was worth it. I like free things, but I like the tapestry more. It's a big piece, and really adds another element to a party of groovy people. Oh, what's that? You won't believe me unless you hear a guy called Scott endorse it? Well, I have two Scotts.
Hi, I'm Scott.
Hey, I'm Scott.
And we endorse this poster.
This bad boy is a fucking bad boy, and was a hit at a recent gathering of people that I attended. We forgot all about the birthday boy's big celebration and spent the entire night marveling at this big bold statement. There were compliments, there were sacrifices, there were people bathing in blood. It got a little crazy. The tapestry straddles the boundaries between galactic and underwater in a fascinating, attention-grabbing way. There's lots to spot on the tapestry, and luckily, we have lots of time. Have a gawk at the soft-bodied, 8-limbed octopus, or have a squiz at the evil squid owl demons in the back, and then have a view of the hydroponic galaxy grass that's in the background. There are beautiful patterns all over it with suction cups, and an integration of a cool temple from another piece of art that he has on his website. This piece of stone here might be sedimentary or igneous, I'm not too sure. Beautiful patterned and textured tentacles, cheeky little fucking crab, merlady, manta rays, shark, eels, spirit trident. All of the lines are just like, aha. And then you've got all of the beautiful vibrant colours, which are just like, whoa, yeah. And the layered patterned background, which is just like, come on. It's with all of the, everything's just, and it's just going, and you go with all of the, let's flick a switch and watch it in the dark.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone that isn't impressed by this big fucking epic underwater kingdom tapestry. And if you know someone who isn't, well, unfortunately, sometimes you gotta let people go. And other times, you gotta set them up for an international crime so that they can spend the rest of their life in prison thinking about what got them here. All they had to do was say, wow, that's a really cool tapestry. Nice one. But instead, they found themselves in a Mexican prison sharing a cell with a man called Roberto. And well, the rest is history.
And that's it. That's Andrei Verner's art. With this guy's stuff, you can turn just about any space into a psychedelic fun zone. And who doesn't like a psychedelic fun zone?